hosts of Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Texas offense will have the first possession of the game. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's got him. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go up top on second and short. Drops it, just took his eye off of it in the last minute. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He makes the grab, and they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. A quick pass to the left.
be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the returner will be brought down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of a defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Find some fresh air. Runs through it and runs through another guy. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Algier. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to...
Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go, set. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Sends it back in motion. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Using his legs, it's Algier. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just
turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Going to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. It's a draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Crimson Tide now has it on 2nd down as we open the final period. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Wilcox. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football.
It's a running room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now on 2nd down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking downfield, it's Griffin. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense,